To begin, you need a large canvas and 2 different sized paintbrushes. I used 5 different paint colors for my painting: white, cream, gray, and then I mixed a darker gray and a navy. Alright, let's get started. To start, you want to grab your darkest color. In my case, that was my navy blue. Then I just moved in a vertical motion with my thick paintbrush up and down all over the painting. You can see that I sort of made a little bit of an eye cap pattern, but really you can put this color wherever you want it to go. I'm just going to slow it down for you for a second so you can really get a better idea of what I'm doing. I'm just moving the paintbrush up and down, letting the paint naturally come off the brush so you get that sort of ombre effect. Once you're satisfied with your first color, you can move on to your next color. In my pattern, I chose 5 different colors, and you certainly don't have to use that many, but I moved on from navy to my dark gray. I followed the previous pattern I had done and mostly stuck around the edges, but continued to just do vertical lines all the way around each of the previous patterns I had made. Time for your third color. Next, I picked up my light gray and again just went all the way around the edges, making the pattern slightly larger as I went. You can be fairly liberal with where you put the colors. Sometimes I put a stripe right through the pattern, sometimes I stuck to the edge, sometimes they were long, sometimes they were short. I just did whatever I felt looked nice at the moment. The pattern we're working on here is very forgiving. Now it's time to move on to your lighter colors. I chose to put a cream into my painting because the room that I knew this was going to go in has a lot of beige tones to it. But you can certainly just use white if you like that better. I used the cream. Now you just want to go around the outsides of your pattern, filling in all the empty blank white space. Then I grabbed my final color, which is my white, and I went around the edge of the cream pattern, just sort of blending the 2 dark and light colors together. Once you've gone through all of your colors, you can take a smaller paintbrush just to sort of fix up the areas that you didn't like as much or that you wanted to add a little bit more color into. In my example, I felt like my navy blue had been lost a little bit in the painting, so I just took that light paintbrush, did the same vertical motion all throughout, and added a little bit more of that navy blue throughout the painting. For more great tutorials, visit lovecreatecelebrate.com.